All right. We are 2 weeks away from D23, the ultimate Disney fan event. It's Extra Magic Hour.
You're listening to the Extra Magic Hour, brought to you by Walt's Apartment Productions. Join the team in the studio as they bring you the spirit of Disney, Universal, and theme parks beyond through park news, history, and tips and tricks to make your next theme park vacation even more magical.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Extra Magic Hour, your D23 headquarters with your D23 experts. Before that, oh man, I miss Sam's voice. And if you miss Sam's voice too, you'll be able to hear it on our season opener show next Wednesday on the live. Just have to throw that out there. Sam will be back. David will be back. Amber, it's going to be a fun show. And we kick off season 7 of Walt's Apartment Productions. But we are, once again, your D23 experts. Everything you need to know about this year's D23. I'm one of your hosts, Joey. Of course, I'm joined by my co-host and girlfriend sister, and also friends, found family, Courtney, Kelly, Amanda, and Kevin. How's it going, guys?
Hey. Hi. Good. It's going good. Excited. Weekend. When we're recording this, it's Friday. The week is done. I'm so ready for the weekend.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're getting close, guys. We're getting so close.
How close are we? Well, like we are 13 days, 6 hours, 18 minutes, 39, 38, 37, 30, you get the point.
Oh my God.
Seconds away from this year's D23. We are all looking forward to it. Next week, you might hear us talk about what we did and did not get in the RSP selection process. Hopefully, the gods of
Maybe
favorite.
we'll know, maybe we won't. Maybe we'll know, maybe we won't.
At first, it said it was going to let us know on the 5th of August, and then it said the 7th. So I don't know about that. It depends on when we record.
Well, they extend how long you can reserve for by 2 days, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because they went through.
They did extend it
on
yeah.
Friday, right? So.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
It did extend to the. It extended. It was supposed to be done Friday the 25th.
5th, yeah.
And then the 24th. The 24th, and then it extended to the 26th, which was the Sunday. So extended it 2 days.
Well, hoping everybody that is going, that is listening or watching had success. I know the system was a little bit different in the past where, you were able to have up to, 3 or 4 selections but per day, not just per category. Yeah. So I know that threw me off, and luckily we're able to redo a few of them, but I did some fun ones, I think. So, but we'll find out next week. So we'll either be happy or sad, or just, hey, we're going to D23. It's going to be fun anyway. So
crossing our fingers. Yeah.
Yeah. But, we've been breaking down the show floor, the announced panels, some of the guests. But this episode, we're kind of going to do the big speculation on the entertainment panel, which happened on Friday at Honda Center. That's the Disney Plus, Disney live action, animation, Pixar, all the movies and stuff coming out. So we're going to talk about that. Then also Saturday is the Parks and Experiences panel. So we're going to be kind of doing the same thing for that one real shortly. But before we get to that, I do have a little bit of a icebreaker. I've been trying to do something themed to D23 the last couple of weeks. And since we're not really talking about the Disney Legend panel, because there's not much to speculate or predict, we already know who's going in. You guys get to choose or hope for one person for 2028 Disney Legend. One person, because I know we have so many people we still deserve it. And who would you select? And if you guys need to think, I'll start off with this one because I usually let somebody start off. But since I came up with the question, I already had it picked. So I'm actually saying, and I think this is a pretty bold, but I think it's a good prediction. Ryan Gosling will be a Disney Legend. Me and Courtney were talking about. So if you guys paid attention to the recent San Diego Comic-Con, you all know that he was announced as Ghost Rider in the MCU's version of the film, which will also be directed by Sean Levy, who is also the writer-director of upcoming Star Wars Starfighter being released next year, which we'll get more on that on the show, starring Ryan Gosling. He was in Remember the Titans, small role, but he was a memorable role in that. He started off as a Mickey Mouse Club member, and he is a very known and outspoken Disney fan. So I think he's done some like Miramax and Hollywood picture films too under the Disney umbrella. So at the time anyway. So that's my prediction. 2028, Ryan Gosling, July 31st, 2026. You heard it here. And
Okay.
who would like to go
that.
call on somebody?
I guess I'll go next. I think that if they're gonna stay with making Disney Channel stars, Disney legends, I think they need to make Raven Simone a Disney legend because Cheetah Girls is coming back, and she's been a director for them for a while. She was like one of the first breakout stars of Disney and Channel. She was already a star, but she was one of the first ones that had her own show and breakout. So I think Raven Simone.
Cool.
That's fair.
I'm gonna go with, since everybody was petitioning, probably Jim Cummings, because he's not one yet, and he does the voice of our childhood. He's in everything, so let's make him a Disney legend.
The voice of our childhood, the voice of our life still.
Yeah.
I know, right?
It hasn't stopped.
Well overdue.
He hasn't
Yeah.
stopped. Yeah, it's well overdue.
Do you have one, Amanda?
Kevin, you can go ahead.
Okay. For me, again, Amanda and I, we co-host Imagine That, so Imagineering is big for us. I would go with former Imagineer. He had a huge career. He was on many projects, and he retired a few years ago, so he's kind of like in that range. Disney likes to sit on Imagineers retiring for a few years before they induct them into the Legends. So yeah, I think he'll be due by next time.
Again, overdue. Yes.
So I actually had to look up to see if he was a Disney legend already, but I'm gonna go with Lanny Smoot. With
Nice.
Yeah.
all of the patents.
It's working there though, right? Or am I wrong?
I think you can still get it. Like just because you're still active.
I think he will be for sure.
Yeah. Like, but why not? Like, without him, we don't have, like, we have so much to thank him for. And he was at the last D23 showing off the latest tech and in the Imagineering pavilion, and it's well deserved, absolutely. So why not 2028?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure. Perfect.
So you heard it here, folks. First, I heard some of our predictions, and I think every one of those is well deserved, and hopefully we hear a few of those names called, if not all of them.
And I'm just gonna throw out one last one. If it's not Raven, it should be Selena Gomez.
I was thinking the same thing. I was going back and forth between Raven and Selena, but a lot of people are mad that they didn't start with Raven. So yeah, I want Raven to get it. Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah.
All right,
Selena can be next time.
Yeah.
I mean, Selena is still on the channel too, and still in the zeitgeist. So, and their Wizards is finishing up their sequel run in a couple weeks. So, we'll see.
Yeah.
Nice. Well,
I'll start the campaign now, though.
yeah.
Yeah.
Where do we sign? Where do we sign that petition? Let's go.
Because Disney fans love petitions.
Absolutely, we do.
Not that they listen to us, but that we love it.
Oh, they're listening. They know.
I think the Mount Rushmore question that
Oh,
hit
yeah.
the internet of who is on your Disney Mount Rushmore at Disney Channel or just Disney movies or Disney in general. I think the conversation started about who actually was Disney Channel's first like star, and I think Hillary and Raven came up a lot. So I think they'll take that into account.
It was Martika. So,
Martika.
yep,
Yep.
Kids Incorporated, baby.
Martika.
Okay, I
What's
see.
the Martika?
Ah, anyways, and if you and the people that don't know what Mount Rushmore is, that their vote doesn't count. So, before before we get into our D23 talk, let me remind you that we're brought to you by 3 awesome sponsors: Sunken City Designs, Getaway Today, and of course, Where in the Park. I can't remember what side my arms are. And we'll be hearing from everybody throughout the show. But before we head to the Honda Center and talk about the panels, we did get a little bit of news today on some retail therapy, more details coming out on the show floor. So, Courtney, what did they announce today? Or update us on?
Well, they just updated us. D23 sent out a newsletter, and they were kind of like showcasing like what all the little shops. Well, I wouldn't call them little, but like the sponsor booths on the show floor. What they'll have at their booth. Loungefly is gonna have like Cakeworthy? No, it's Loungefly. Loungefly is gonna have like a circus big top theme. So they'll have trivia at their booth and stuff like that. So everybody with merch is also gonna have something like for you to do. A lot of the booths have claw machines, like the Crocs booth, or there was another one that I saw. Pandora's gonna have blind boxes that you can purchase and stuff like that too. So there's going to be a lot of merch on the floor, and yeah, it's going to be a fun time. They also the Music Emporium came out with that they're going to be teasing what they're going to be selling at their booth, and they're like combining with Disney music instead of just the Disney Music Emporium. So they're going to have like stations where you can listen to the records. They said they're also going to have a way where you can just ship the records to your house. You don't have to lug them around all day after you buy them. So keep a lookout on all of the sponsors' Instagram pages, because they're going to be announcing what they are going to be selling. Some people have announced it, like Loungefly went through, and they're going to have like Stitch backpacks. They're going to have Beauty and the Beast backpacks. They're going to have Cars line. So like people have announced stuff, but then also people have not announced stuff. So just keep an eye out for the next 2 weeks.
Nice. And before recording, Kelly mentioned that a lot of these booths, if you look at the map, are bigger than in the past. We knew they've kind of gotten rid of the Friends of the Disney, kind of like the more fan ran stores and sites. But this has opened the space because, I mean, there's a lot of booths that we all kind of missed last time that we'd like to go back to. So all of those are reopened. But again, quick question. What is everybody's target? Not target, but targeted
Target's not there
store.
this year.
Exactly.
That's
that you guys are looking for. I'll start with Courtney.
Oh,
Clockwise.
well, I'm with the virtual queues and stuff. I'm looking for the Walt Disney Company store. That was a lot of the merch that I liked. So I'm looking for that. I also really like looking at Girls Crew, which is a jewelry company, since Rock Love's not going to be there this year. I also want to look at Her Universe, because they always have something fun. And Spirit Jersey is going to have a booth there this time. So I want to look at Spirit Jersey.
Nice. What about you, Amanda?
So in looking at the lineup, there wasn't a I was kind of disappointed in the selection. Like last time I was like, "Ooh, okay, we have a laundry list of things we need to get." And this time I don't feel like that was the case. There was a number of things of like I need to see it in person. You know, like I need to I need to like feel the texture of the quality of the shirt, or is it a puffy paint, or what does it feel like? So um I'm, we're still gonna go to all of the shops, of course, but there's nothing that I'm like, ooh, yes, we definitely need to get XYZ. But I do recall from last time that there were things in the shops that they hadn't officially announced. So I'm more excited about that, of what's in the collection that they haven't announced yet. So that's my answer.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
Kevin.
I mean, I agree with that. Like, so far, I'm just like, I want one of those chili cans. I think that's all I'm really like at all interested in. Everything else, I'm like, at all.
That's what
So,
Joey said.
especially that, I don't know what it's about. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping for something exciting when we get there, because right now what they've leaked so far has not been like up my alley. So yeah, I'll have to wait and see.
That's fair. Before I go to Kelly, I just reminded when Amanda said like sometimes what's not announced that pops up is like the greatest thing, because I remember that happened last time. We were in one of the panels, and you guys just came back. When we bumped into you guys already got into like the um company store, and you mentioned that Muppet T-shirt, and I was like, I didn't know they're doing a Muppet T-shirt, and I wound up going home with a Muppet T-shirt. So. That was one of my favorite buys of the last one. So that's a good point. Kelly, what are you looking forward to the most?
Well, I'm always excited to see what they have in Mickey's of Glendale. Because they do announce some collections, but like we said, they don't announce everything. And I'm also want to go to the Walt Disney Company store because I loved the Rivals collection between the villains and the heroes. I wanted to look at some of that. But like small shops, I definitely want to go to Her Universe. And I definitely want to go to Cakeworthy. That's those are the two that I'm eyeing of what they have in stock and what they're gonna bring. Um, Other than that, I'm kind of intrigued to see like what these smaller booths, or not smaller booths, but not the big giant stores, what they have. Like Courtney said, they're gonna have giveaways and trivia and little fun games, and hopefully they won't be too long of lines. I'm sure they will be, but it'll be fun to kind of look and see what's going on. They've obviously made room for these claw machines and these fun themed things, so I'm excited to see what that entails.
Yeah, one thing I think we noticed too earlier when they were announcing which places were showing up, it seems like a lot of them are also doing like mobile checkout to avoid the longer lines. So we'll see how that actually pans out. Of course, one of the ones I'm looking forward to the most, and did not get near last time, because it was packed all day, every day, was the Roosevelt's store. Mainly because, one of my favorite artists, James Mulligan, did a collaboration with Tony Baxter, and they did this whole like science and magic. It's like all steampunk. It looked like half of like the Dreamfinder, and just but yeah, we did not get anywhere near that store. So Roosevelt's have posted, I'm just going to share this one real quick, because if I can turn my phone on, that they have a bigger booth, bigger music featuring an LED video wall, our largest ever D23 exclusive capsule, ultimate convention exclusives, which I believe they announced will be a new exclusive each day, interactive surprises, and a faster checkout experience, so you can spend less time in line and more time making memories. I believe it was 2022. All they were like a little corner, couple racks, and a wall rack. That's all they were. And then they grew last year and even more this year. And then the next one, on the exact opposite side of the show floor
Of
because
course.
they're on the end of one, and Ravensburger is all the way across the other one. Obviously Ravensburger, who makes Lorcana and the puzzles. They're releasing new puzzles, a lot of exclusive Lorcana cards. In the past, the activation, you get a free promo and a pin. Now the only way to do it is to get a virtual queue, buy something. They have a lot of exclusives, but to buy it and then you get the promos. But hopefully we could get some of those um queue VR virtual queues. And then of course one of my favorites always the Disney music. So the last year I've mentioned this numerous times, is very lackluster. It's kind of like a wasted space. But what they're doing this year sounds like a lot of fun. So really looking forward to that. So hopefully again, success to everybody.
One of them I forgot was the new this year is the Little Words project. So I want to see what they have too.
Oh yeah. And of course the company store, because like Kevin, I need to get my chili can bank with Walt's chili recipe on that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm very intrigued with the Walt office. I don't like white, so I probably won't get anything to wear, but I want the ears.
Yeah.
They'll match the Roosevelts.
Yeah. I do like the 3H and all that. I really want, okay, you guys have 2 weeks to make it if you have not yet created this, but I want Walt's chili as a little stress ball or like a little something.
Oh, that would
on your
be
desk.
cute.
That's okay. Just throwing it out
Literally
there.
the only thing that I have like decided that I'm going to buy and it's like in my cart and ready to go is the Honda Center shirt. That's at the Honda Center. Like that's the only thing that I really decided that I'm gonna buy that no matter what. So that's the only thing.
Oh yeah, Honda Center merch. That's a thing.
What is that shirt?
It has
it has
the panels on it, the 3 different panels.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it has artwork
It's like
from the 3
like a tour, like a concert shirt.
Kinda, yeah, like a concert shirt.
But classy.
Yeah. And it has like artwork that represents all 3 panels.
Yeah.
Like one for each panel.
Because don't they have a shirt, a spirit jersey, and like ears? Or
I don't know if they have a spirit jersey, but they have a shirt.
But shirt and ears for sure. And pins.
Of course, pins.
Yeah.
Well, right on. Well, like I said, success hopefully for all of us and everything in between that's on the show floor, which is going to be massive this year. So really looking forward to that. But before we get to talking about these panels and what we're hoping and predicting and all that good stuff, let's hear from our boy Louis, who has a very cool art show coming up around the same time in Yucca Valley. More details on his Instagram. Let's check him out.
Sunken City Designs brings you art. Do you like art? I know I do. How about art based on Disney characters, like Mickey Mouse and the Oyster Thief? You know, that's actually from Alice in Wonderland, the best princess movie ever made. Also, we have some dwarfs that have their heads ripped off sometimes. Why? I don't know. It's because it's Sunken City Design. So go there, sunkencitydesign.com. Get yourself some great merchandise. You got posters and I believe clothes. Who knows? I got a cup from there and it's fantastic. You like cups? Do you ever use those? I do. Go for it. Oh yeah, sweatshirts. Can't forget about those. If you're ever cold, get yourself a sweatshirt from sunkencitydesign.com. Also, Wall-E. You know, that's the best movie ever made. Second only to Alice in Wonderland. All right. If you also like Walt's apartment, they have merch for that too. Where? sunkencitydesign.com. Hopefully you've already loaded up that site and you're looking at it and you have some items in your cart. Go ahead and check out as soon as you can because the show's about to come back on. All right, everybody. We appreciate you.
Yes. We're just seeing what the time is right now. 13 hours, 13 days, 5 hours, 56 minutes from the middle of the film panel. I really threw myself off on that one. But once again, check out Louis and his on the website, sunkencitydesigns.com, his Instagram. And if you're in the area, definitely check out his one-man show. He's been busting his ass off for the last 6 months plus months. So very cool stuff that he's doing. And listen, and definitely check out the latest Walt's Apartment Presents, as Sean and Amanda chatted with Lou, really deep dove into the man that is Louis Medina. So check that out, and yeah, some good stuff coming. So once again, Friday is the film panel. I always say film, but we all know it's TV. It's all the it's a studio, basically studio showcase coming up. So we all have stuff we're predicting and hoping for, and so I figure we'll just start with what we think will get announced on Disney Plus. What do you guys hoping for Disney Plus?
Ah,
Okay. I'm just going to say it. We'll probably hear about this elusive, because I have seen posts about it, and they have, I guess, casted some characters about the new Descendants. That's going to go in a totally different direction and not have the cast that's in there now. We'll probably hear about that. We'll probably hear more about the Coven Academy, because that was filming, and we haven't heard anything about that since before the last one, I think. I'm hoping we hear more about the Julie Andrews documentary that's supposed to be coming. I hope we get some more original movies on there, but I'm not quite sure what it would be. We'll probably hear a lot about the next upcoming season of Percy Jackson. I know though there's a whole panel
Save
on
them
it,
forever.
but I'm sorry, but I'm
I'm just
saying
kidding.
I know there's a
yeah,
whole panel
like
on it,
limit
but I think
your requests to like 2, 3, maybe.
but yeah, that'll be definitely be on there too. Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm done.
I think Percy Jackson will definitely be the big highlight from Disney Plus, as the show. There's been fans of the books, and even the first movie that got into the show early, and then there's people that got into the show like after the first season, leading up to the second season, and then even like Richard and Sarah, they got into
Yeah,
the
I
last two
just finished it
seasons.
right now.
Yeah, and prep for the third season. So this is definitely Disney Plus is probably one of their highest rated shows that's still going on. I'm not going to mention Ahsoka because I'm going to keep that obviously for the Lucasfilm panel. But
Yeah.
I want to hear more about Leslie Iwerks' upcoming World Builders.
Mhm.
I think that's going to be a big one.
Yeah, I mean the Leslie Iwerks thing is going to be its own panel too, right? So
Yeah.
like they might not have like that big of an announcement.
What is your fees?
Yeah.
I think she froze.
Yeah. I think
Agreed,
so.
though.
Yeah. We're starting to think of like just Disney Plus, and I think we will get like a trailer or something for Coven Academy.
We can talk about Hulu too. I mean, Disney Plus Hulu's a
Yeah,
bundle.
Hulu, I think, but I don't know if it'll get like announced, but we might get something from like Only Murders in the Building. I know they were filming there this season up in London. Or is it the fifth? Yeah, I think it's the fifth season, sixth season. I don't know.
Sixth. I think it's
Yeah,
the sixth season.
maybe it's the sixth season. So we might get some of that. But because it's going to be like a time crunch panel, I'm not sure how much more we'll get beyond Percy Jackson and like Coven Academy and maybe like a movie announced. Maybe.
For Disney Plus, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. All righty. So, I mean, I think I'm just going to do a few Hulu stuff. I think we might get a first look. Yeah.
I was thinking American Horror Story is coming back this year. So that'll
The Coven's coming back, right? The
Plus,
Coven.
The Coven's coming back, so we'll probably get something from that.
Yeah, and I was
That's
thinking
really big on Hulu.
Yeah, so on Hulu and when you think of Hulu, it's FX, a lot of their shows, which I guess No, I'll mention this on Hulu, but I think we'll get something for Alien Earth season 2. The first season was awesome, and I know it got greenlit pretty quickly, so I'm sure we'll hear more of that real soon. But I think then the next big one will be Disney Studios. So obviously we're going to get a really good look at Hexed, which we've already got the main trailer. So I think we're going to get a lot more more in-depth like info
It's
on it.
prominent on the show floor, so I think it's going to be prominent in the panel.
So cast, what happened?
We're in the park is having technical difficulties, so they said go on without us.
Oh, okay.
But Amanda was gonna say Hexed and Frozen 3 updates, but yes.
Oh yeah. And real quick, we'll so thank you guys for showing up. I know they just got a new modem, and I know they're probably having little issues with it. So, but so now the show's only going to be 11 hours long.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about.
If they can.
Yeah, I totally forgot about Frozen 3. That's going to get a huge.
Yeah.
We might get our first look, maybe a first song. And what do you guys think?
Well, and remember, we're getting that they were filming or they were recording 3 and 4 at the same time, so we might get a look at both. But I know that they're very much focusing on Frozen 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also big and prominent on the show floor. So yeah, Frozen 3 is definitely going to be up there. I also think that we might get, what is it, Incredibles 3?
Well, that would be Pixar.
Incredibles 3.
Oh, that's Pixar.
Well, yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
But we might get an original story too. They might put that out there, like in between Frozen 3 and 4. But I know that they're really focused on that right now and Hexed.
Well, we might be getting another 3 movie. Maybe one of Kelly's favorite movies.
Moana.
I mean,
that too.
That
out
too.
off the heels of Dwayne Johnson being a legend, the live action movie coming out.
Yeah.
Holy crap! I totally forgot one for Disney Plus. Probably. Sorry. Probably one of the biggest, most anticipated shows. The Oswald show, show ran by Jon Favreau.
Jon Favreau.
Oh, yeah.
Oswald.
For sure.
It's been so long, I forgot all about it, but I do know that they were
filming in the park.
That.
Yeah.
They were filming that in the park. So.
And he was probably filming stuff just for D23 because he knows how big this is. He knew he had when he was
something for it.
Oh yeah, specifically for because he did that for Jungle Book. And like a week or two before they announced The Lion King, he's like, we got to give him something at D23 because it means that much. So we're getting Oswald for sure.
We're getting Oswald, yes.
Yeah. Sorry.
And I hope they announce another like Imagineer documentary or like announce like Imagineering that or whatever that, more little shorts that they've been doing,
Yeah. But I agree with you when you said something like a new original along with Hexed. I think they might have something even like maybe excluding Hex because like we already know it's in the can pretty much, but 2 more an additional 2 original new stories.
Well, yeah, because the next time we see them, it's gonna be 2028. I mean, besides Destination D, but the next time we see them, it's gonna be 2028. So they have to announce something,
Oh, there's always a just announcement where it's kind of like just sketch art. They don't really have a date for it. They don't really have a trailer for it, but it's just kind of like a name. They always have something like that. Yeah. They're back. Hey.
So what do we miss?
We were just talking about Walt Disney Animation. We were talking about Hex, Frozen, a new original
Possibly
story
4.
maybe announced, Moana 3, stuff like that.
Right.
And I forgot to mention in Disney Plus about Jon Favreau's Oswald TV show, since Favreau likes to share stuff specifically for D23.
That was announced last time, so we should get something this time. And I know they were filming in the parks, so Not recently, but earlier in the year. So
And do we know if the Mickey Mouse Club is on Disney Plus or is this on Disney Channel?
Oh, yeah.
I think both.
Maybe both.
Okay, maybe both. So
So
they were
we'll-
also filming in the park. So I know they're probably filming like episodes, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna get something from them too, and probably the cast will be there as well.
Well, yeah, since they're mostly from Camp Rock 3.
That's dumb. They should be just regular
Okay.
kids like they always were.
They are
I know,
regular
that's what I
kids.
was
They are just
saying.
famous kids.
Well, nobody cares about
They
those.
are regular. They're not like super famous kids. They're just like starting out famous kids.
Oh well. But you guys have any like
But
thoughts
anything else?
any thoughts or what you might see? I know Amanda sent Courtney the Frozen and Hex. So anything you'd like to see, Kevin, or you want to add to that, Amanda?
I know we already skipped like V and stuff. I know Wonder Man I just read was like officially canceled as of like yesterday. So that kind of breaks my heart. I was hoping for
Yeah.
them to like bring a second season for that.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're ready for
Stuff was
Marvel right now or
greenlit.
not. Still looking out for a Moon Knight. Yeah, I thought it was too, but there's stuff all over
Everybody
Variety
thought
and
it
other
was
things
greenlight.
yesterday saying that it was
Oh.
saying it was
Well, for
officially
Marvel's
not
Disney Plus,
happening.
I think we're gonna get Vision Quest.
Well, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
Vision
Yeah.
Quest for sure.
It comes out in the
Yeah.
fall.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was gonna say
So I'm
some of
holding out
those
for Moon
for
Knight
Marvel.
season 2.
Nice.
Midnight season 2. Got it. Mm-hmm.
So now sticking with Disney
Oh.
Studios, but going to
Oh,
the live
that's-
action.
Oh,
Oh.
there. Now we can hear
forgot
you.
my mic was muted. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
No, I think I'm gonna freak out if Moon Knight season 2 is announced. Like that was a fantastic show, and yeah, you'll hear me from across the Honda Center with that one.
Oh no,
I'm not there
absolutely.
that night, so it'd be weird if they heard you.
Yeah, you'd have to be like across the convention center.
Oh, that's true. Well, we'll be
Looking for
will
updates.
have coverage. We'll have coverage, and I'll see the Diz Insider notification pop up saying what's happening on the floor, and
I will
Cool.
personally text you with a Moon Knight announcement.
there you go. Fantastic.
We'll
Perfect.
let you know.
Look forward
But
to it.
staying with Disney Studios, but moving to the live action, is anything? Or we got Princess
Tangled.
Diaries, right?
Tangled is
Oh.
Tangled's going to be at the forefront of this because they
There's
have
a
been
lot of
actively-
footage.
Yeah, they've
Yeah, a
been
lot of footage is
actively,
getting
like,
leaked online. Yeah, a lot of footage is getting leaked online.
actively shooting that. So I know Tangled's going to be a big thing. They did announce that Princess Diaries was going through, but I don't know. I mean, Anne Hathaway will be there, so
Anne Hathaway is very pregnant, so that'll be interesting to see how she shows up. But she is getting a Legend Award, so she will be there. But
Write
I
it into
do
the
think-
story.
well, I think that she is going to be there to announce Princess Diaries 3, because she kind of alluded to the fact that they may have a script while she was promoting the Odyssey, and hopefully that comes along with like the Julie Andrews documentary and things like that. So I think we will get a Princess Diaries 3 announcement.
Have we already mentioned Lilo and Stitch too?
Not yet.
no. But good
I'm-
one.
yeah.
Is this where we do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, live
Wait.
action.
Live action.
Yeah.
CGI,
Which-
but live action.
Yeah, I assume.
yes.
Yeah.
The only thing I've heard though that it's not taking from like the video sequels. It's like it is a fully original story. Everybody's like, oh, it's got to be the Lilo gets a glitch or Lilo, and so. But we should be still getting
has
some
a glitch.
characters from some of the sequels.
Rhymes better
So
with
we're getting his other experiments, like his cousins, his brothers. I don't know what they call them.
Well, I
Cousins.
think we might be
They call
getting
them
a Gantu, a proper
Oh.
Gantu as well.
Everybody
The proper
went to.
expansion.
That was a big thing. That he wasn't in the first one.
Yeah, combining Gantu, Gantu and
Gambu?
Jumba,
Gambu?
combining them in a way I don't think it really worked like they had hoped. Loved
Yeah.
Peakley more than I thought, but then
Yeah.
didn't like Jumba as much as I liked them in the
Mm-hmm.
animated. So I think we're going to get a
Right.
proper Gantu as like a villain, not a villain, but
And I think they're going to hold
Prota-
off on announcing any
antagonist.
other live action remakes for right now.
no Parent
Right.
Trap.
Well, they
I don't think
already-
so.
I don't see that. I mean, they may since Lisa Ann Walter did say they were thinking about it, but I don't really know.
She just said they were willing to do it. I think that Lindsay Lohan did the big D23 thing 2 years ago, and I don't think that she's. They did a commercial with the Parent Trap with the Oreo and peanut butter thing. That's really big right now. So she's back kind of in the zeitgeist. But I don't see a live action Parent Trap, another one happening right now. But maybe I could be wrong.
And it's always the
Live
ones
action
that aren't
Hercules?
working that want the. Oh, I know that's been in
Is
the
that the one
rumor
that-
mill for a while.
That's the one that's missing, right? So, as far as the
What?
list goes, Hercules.
Which one?
Oh,
Hercules,
Hercules has been
yeah,
rumored
that
for a
one-
long time. A live action Hercules. They may
Yeah.
announce that. But I'm not too positive on that either. I think they want to see how Tangle goes. How that's being received, because I think they need to be cautious with live action remakes.
Yeah, but going to that, I know Hercules and Atlantis are on the high list, which kind of cracks me up because I know Atlantis, like, that was a second generation hit where it was kind of a flop. I liked it when it first came out, but it was a
I
flop.
saw a fan cast that casted Tom Holland and Zendaya as Atlantis Lost Empire, and now and now everybody wants that as their Atlantis Lost Empire.
I don't.
I can see that. So,
We got the
I can
Odyssey
see
and
it. I can
Spider-Man.
see it.
Milo.
I can see it for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know, Amanda, you're kind of quiet over there. Got the wheels turning.
They're great, but we don't need them together in every movie.
Yeah, I know, right?
I think people just want the content that comes with it when they're together in a movie, because they're not going to promote unless they are in it together. And I think people are just hungry for that content.
I think people are just unoriginal, just want the same shit all the time. So
That's true.
change it up.
Well, and there's like a ton of other things like live action.
we're talking about live
that I
action
think they could
remakes.
come up with. Yeah, live
Yes.
actions. But like I think there's a ton of like original work out there that they could do live action too that they're not telling us, that we're not even thinking about. You know what I mean?
One thing I
But
missed.
they're the myth.
Pepper's new group.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm still waiting on a Pirates announcement. I want that.
I think that is coming.
Oh yeah.
I want the Pirates announcement, but I don't want the pirate from the new animatronic in it. Like, keep that out of it.
Main
That's a
character.
Parks panel.
That's the main character. That's why they put it in Pirates of the Caribbean. It's going to be the new main character.
They'll explain why he's there. The one cartoon
Like,
character.
no, it would explain.
I deep down think we are getting a Pirates announcement.
I really want it though.
Oh, we're getting it because a big thing is Jerry Bruckheimer is being a legend. They usually kind of tie in certain things, and I think Johnny Depp's coming out for it. In my opinion, they're going to announce the I'm just calling it right now. The Red character, whether it's Margot Robbie or Karen Gillan. I know they've both been attached, but I know Margot Robbie's been the name that's been cemented, but I think they're going to do a proper reboot, but also at the same time, I think he would come back because he loves the character and the fans so much as a proper send off in that.
Yeah.
So I think we will see it.
And
I'm
I
really
think it's
hoping,
time,
yeah.
especially now. I think it's time, especially since now he's back as Ebenezer Scrooge. Like,
how great was that trailer?
Oh my god!
I mean, just him
Trailer was
coming out on
great.
stage. He did get some people got a lot of backlash about it. People are still
I don't know why.
are still conflicted about Johnny Depp, but I just think he's a great actor. We can't do Pirates without him, so I'm hoping that we get that announcement.
Yeah, agreed. Um, the last thing I'm going to say is one thing I miss about from Disney live action is that they had a really good streak of true story, but like sports stories. Remember the Titans,
Oh
Miracle,
yeah.
the one with John Hamm where the cricket players
Oh,
were
million
pitchers.
dollar arm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean they did
Million
some.
dollar arm.
So I think we're about due for one of their sports movies.
Curling.
Curling.
Heck
Yes.
yeah, curling.
Maybe. Hockey is it right now.
They got Miracle.
They've already done hockey.
They've done hockey, but it's very popular right now.
So they could do one on was it Cape Verde, the World Cup team that came from nowhere, and
Oh, Cape Verde, yeah.
so no, that's very cool. Any other guesses?
I think we could actually see another iteration of Muppets, whether that be a live action movie or a Disney Plus. I think maybe
Muppet Show,
the Muppet Show.
I can't believe I forgot that. That's totally for Disney
I
Plus.
believe we all forgot that.
I just remembered it thinking about like live action stuff. And the Muppets have been very big this year with them changing over the Rock and Roller Coaster. Sabrina Carpenter just got nominated for the Muppet Show at the Emmys. And I think we might see something with the Muppets, whether that's a movie or a show or bringing back the Muppet Show. I'm not sure, but yeah.
Oh. I think your ears died.
Happening with audio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what happened?
Okay.
I was sure.
Sorry.
I thought my ears stopped. I didn't know what happened.
No,
I thought
it's
we
not
were having
you
computer
guys.
issues again.
No, it wasn't you guys. I was like, oh, she got real
Oh.
quiet,
Just
and then
Kelly's
Suri's talking.
Is it better
no, I
now?
told-
It says it's
There you go.
Yeah,
okay.
I totally agree with you. I can't believe I forgot that because next to the Oswald and Percy Jackson, I think they are going to do a Muppet Show announcement. Where's Johnny when we need him?
I know, right?
But I don't think, as much as I would love to see a new Muppet movie, with the success of the Muppet Show with Sabrina Carpenter, which was brilliant, and yeah, they got to announce a new season. Like you said, with the popularity of the roller coaster, and if you guys know Carly Wiesel, he did a very
Carly.
He posted something. So if you don't know, if you're not following the World Cup, when it was going on during the finals, the Muppets played White Stripes with a band, and then it blew up. It was like between Madonna and Bieber and whoever else showed up, everyone was talking about the Muppets over all. And Carly Wiesel, yeah, she's a Disney influencer, great content, but she's like reporter, yeah. But she's like, I'm paraphrasing, but you're telling me that the Muppets could play the World Cup, but not have their fucking show canceled on Disney Plus? Come on, people. So, and I totally agree. So I think we will be getting a Muppet Show full season, and maybe hopefully a multiple season announcement. And it's something they only need to do like maybe 15 episodes. They don't need to go crazy at first, but who knows?
Amanda, you wanted to say something?
No, I totally agree with that. We're talking about the Muppets, like on the live shows and everything. We are all big fans of the Muppets, and they have the Muppets panel that's going to be going on the floor too. So that's going to be big news. So definitely excited to hear what they announce. If they don't announce anything about the Muppets at the Honda Center, something is wrong.
We riot.
There's going to be a riot.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
Riot. All righty.
Oh,
So
and
I
with
think
that-
we can
Kevin,
move
did you want
along.
to add anything or no?
Oh yeah.
No, that sounds good. Let's move on.
Moving
Alright.
on to 20th century. This is where some of the controversy comes in, where people are saying Avatar's done. Other people saying we're going to get news on 4 and 5. I'm in the crowd that says we get at least news on 4 and possibly 5.
I
But
mean, I
don't
think
think
we
they're
got the
done.
title for Avatar: Fire and Ash the last time,
Yeah,
so we
and some
might get
stills.
might get a title.
Or at least, because we know they're taking like a year and a half break, which is right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that they do need to say something about Avatar, especially if that's the direction they're going with the parks. I know we're not talking about parks right now, but like they need to keep Avatar in everyone's like subconscious. Um, so yeah, even if it's just a title card, at least it's something.
Yeah. Beginning shooting
That's
summer
Tartuffe, right?
27,
Yeah.
I think 20th Century Fox is, or 20th Century Entertainment is going to be Avatar 4, and they're gonna have that whale fall. We just saw that trailer, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna show that, because what else is in 20th Century right now? I don't really know what falls underneath there, but yeah.
Well, I mentioned on the Hulu part in FX the popularity of the Earth 2, Alien
Mhm.
Earth season 2 being announced. Also, I
Yeah.
think with the popularity of Predator Badlands, they were talking about the sequel to that happening,
No. Okay.
possibly
Am I
bringing
wrong?
back Arnold
Yes.
Schwarzenegger. So
Mm.
Am I wrong, or The Simpsons is getting a movie?
yeah,
Oh yeah,
2027.
those Simpsons movie is gonna be animated. Yeah.
Okay.
And a panel.
And that's probably 20th Century.
Yeah, because there at the Fantastic Prizes, you can go to the premiere of the Simpsons movie. And
Yeah,
then I
that'll
was
be a
also
big thing.
thinking, is Bob's Burgers getting a movie? I can't remember. Getting another movie?
Oh. No, I don't think.
I
this
think
year.
they will announce something about Bob's Burgers because I think that's pretty popular too.
Yeah. So we're saying Avatar, Simpsons, Predator for their big announcements.
Whale fall,
Fall.
probably. I hated that trailer though. I'm sorry. That was like watching. Did you guys ever hear of a movie called Buried? There's a movie with Ryan Reynolds, and all it is him buried underground in a box, and that's what it reminded me. He was somebody gets swallowed by a whale, and that's what this movie is about: is being swallowed by a whale. It's the most frightening trailer in the world.
Yeah,
Like seriously.
Yeah, we went and saw the Odyssey, I think is what it
The
was in
Odyssey.
front of. And
Wow.
yeah, I didn't care for it. I don't want to see it.
No.
I didn't see that when I saw the Odyssey. I did see Other
No.
Mommy though.
Oh God, that one was
Well, we saw the
horrible.
Odyssey a couple weeks later, so maybe they changed the previews. I don't know.
Courtney, quick question: is that How to Rob a Bank? Is that a Fox movie?
Oh, I don't know.
Can't remember.
Let me see.
If not, I don't want to bring it up if it, but that looks awesome. But hopefully that would be, if it was.
Hopefully it is, but let me see.
If not, looks like a fun movie if you want to see how to rob a bank with. But while that might be the one we get the least amount of news from, or it's hard to predict because we don't know what full direction that they're going with original stuff right now. So,
Right.
but all
Yeah,
that sounds pretty
I
cool.
definitely think we're gonna get Simpsons and
Oh, yeah, for
Avatar.
sure.
Simpsons for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
So I'm hoping for Predator, but they might hold off on that. Moving on to Pixar, we know some movies are already in the works, and I believe we might get the first real full looks at Coco 2, Incredibles 3, and Gato. Oh yeah, Gato will be the first one
Gato is going to be a big one.
Yeah.
because that comes out next spring.
Yeah.
I want a spring. Okay, I thought
Spring
it was
in
November.
March. Yeah.
Oh,
No.
spring.
That's the March. I don't know. It doesn't list.
That's
the
okay.
studio.
Um,
Sometimes
Yeah,
it doesn't. Sometimes it
March
doesn't.
2027.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So Gato will be big with Pixar in front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we'll get an Incredibles 3.
Like
I don't
trailer?
know what
Or
else. Yeah, a trailer
Maybe
or a name
just-
or a title.
Coco 2, maybe. Coco 2.
Cars 4? Was that announced?
Nobody said anything about Cars 4.
I mean, that
Okay.
could because of the Cars land that's going into Disney World. So maybe they came up with something for Cars. It's also really popular right now because of the anniversary, I think.
So here's what I'm hoping for with Gato. I hope we get like a better story, like synopsis and maybe the cast. Because the trailer
Yeah.
they showed was very, like I told Courtney, the best part of the trailer was them playing the Godfather music,
Yeah.
which has,
It does
I
kind of
mean, it's
seem
supposed
like
to be the mafia
cats.
vibe.
It does kind of seem like
does seem
cats with
cats.
mafia, cats in the.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I can't think of what else we might get. I know Toy Story was a big hit for them, but I don't think they're ready to announce Toy Story 6 yet.
I think we'll get a more look at the 40 years of Pixar. Was it 40 years or 45?
Yeah.
40. It's 40.
40.
They might open with something about celebrating 40 years, but yeah. But the big movies they've announced is Incredibles 3 and Coco 2. Even though we don't really have a date yet on Coco 2, they might give us a little bit more of the premise, especially since the ride is coming.
I think we might get another original story from them. Just because the last year we got Gato and now we're almost ready to see Gato. So they might announce something in the works a little bit. Inside Out, I know, I wish they would do more of the Disney Plus show
Yeah.
that they did.
That was cute.
That was really cute. So I wish they would do something with that.
Oh, Monsters 3.
Oh, Monsters 3. Yeah,
They
Monsters
announced
Inc.
that.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, did they really? I didn't realize
It's
they
official?
announced that. It's
I
official,
thought
official?
so.
Yeah, I believe like last winter. Or it's actually
I
like
want to say.
it's a
Yeah, I was
third movie, but it's called Monsters Inc. 2 or something right now.
What?
Well, the first one was the prequel,
Makes
so
sense. So,
Oh, yeah,
I
because it was
see,
Monsters
I see.
University.
so that'd be
Okay.
0. Yeah.
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 Yeah, I know. Like,
But now we
last
get a
week was
true
the news
sequel.
article about how they laid off like 108 people in Reville. Like they're going,
Yeah.
they're going to be cut in September. So like that's 10% of their workforce. So I don't know how much.
yeah.
they
So
have
I'm
to,
wondering
like,
if we
work
won't
on
get
all
a
things we know about
lot.
plus more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if we won't get a ton from Pixar. Maybe we'll get what we know about, and maybe we'll just get an update on all of it.
Well, last time was just announcements and a couple photos of Toy Story 5. So now we should have at least some animation for Incredibles, a full trailer for Gato,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe a little something for
Well, we've seen the
Coco.
trailer. The trailer for
Coco.
Gato was the
Well, that's
theaters
like more-
already. So we might
that's
get
more of a
like a first
teaser.
scene or like a opening scene or something like that, maybe.
Possibly. Or at least a cast or showing off the main cast.
Yeah.
One thing I'm hoping for Pixar is and even Disney, I missed the shorts at the beginning of
They
the
are
movie.
bringing back
know.
shorts. They're bringing
Yeah.
back a short in front of Hex, right?
I believe so.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Crap, it's
Who
It's
is
like a
it, though?
Dory short, I think, coming up.
is a Dory.
Yes,
one.
it's a Dory short. Yes, because they were talking about it. Yeah.
Is it in front of
one
Hex
the
or is it
panels.
in front of Gato? I forgot.
I thought Hexed, but
I think it's Hex. I think it's Hex.
It might be.
Crossed them before, so it can happen.
They have.
yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Put
that's
Frozen in front of a bunch of stuff.
alrighty. Any others for Pixar? Any other what you guys would like to see or
Anything. I would like to see anything.
Yeah.
Nice.
Or
Well, two more that we're expecting, starting with Lucasfilm. So we know we're getting Starfighter. That's the next movie coming out next March. Uh, Directed by Sean Levy, starring Ryan Gosling,
And Amy Adams.
Amy Adams. Yeah, there. Mia Goth is in it. Matt.
for
Matt.
Disney legend Ryan Gosling.
Oh yeah. Future Disney legend.
Yes.
Oh my God, what's his name? Damien. From
Damon?
Oh,
Damon from-
Matt Smith.
Matt Smith. The easiest last name out there, and I couldn't remember it.
Right.
Um,
Matt Smith.
so we're going to get the first look for this for sure. A trailer, the cast will be out there. At least half the cast. Sean Levy will be out there. If they go back to giving gifts at the end, if they can find out a way, which I have an idea on how they do it. Me and Courtney talked about it. I'll talk about it after this. Hopefully get a poster, because they've already released kind of like a little cast logo, and the logo for Starfighter it's a patch and a t-shirt that looks totally like 1977 Star Wars. It's triangular. It has like a starship. It says Starfighter.
Okay.
It looks awesome. Yeah. So hopefully we get something like that. And of course, Ahsoka season 2 coming to Disney Plus next winter. It got delayed. It didn't get delayed. It got strategically pushed because when it was announced for winter, Kathleen Kennedy was still president of Lucasfilm, and once Dave Filoni and Brennan, can't remember her name right now, it's so bad, but he decided to push it back a little bit to throw some extra TLC to it. So that'll be coming out next year. So
And
I have some
ideas. Okay.
Oh yeah. So I have some ideas, but I want to know what you guys hoped to hear or even would like to see also announced during the Lucasfilm panel.
Darth Maul season 2.
That is coming too. Yes.
That too.
That's what I'm
And-
hoping.
That
for.
has already been
Good call.
announced. So yes, that's definitely coming. Yes.
I need to see a
Yeah.
little sneak peek.
Sam Witwer and Vanessa Marshall and the makers, they've been on the rounds, the convention rounds, talking about it. And a couple, I think they mentioned recently that half of season 2 was already done before season 1 was released. So that's why they greenlit. Oh yeah, we're going to do season 2. So we will definitely get a good
you
look.
have to with animation.
Yeah, they got to plan ahead.
And let it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but
You
so we got
guys first, what do
Starfighter,
you think?
Ahsoka. Yeah.
Star
do you
Wars
want?
is not really my realm of expertise, but I think we could get some announcement of Mandalorian furthering the story. I don't know. I don't know if that's a movie or a show or a season or what, but I think they want to further Mandalorian and Grogu's story somewhere. I don't know what's been announced on that.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll find out if the Rey movie is even going to happen. So that's something we have to wait for.
Yeah.
That's a good question, or good thought. I think so. And I didn't realize
if they don't announce it, I think it might be on the shopping block.
It's probably dead. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I didn't notice her until I saw it on the big screen, but Daisy Ridley is also in the Ebenezer movie.
Oh,
Yes,
really?
he is.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't recognize her on the on
Mhm.
my laptop, but on the big screen, I'm like, hey, that's Ray. So what about you,
Daisy's an
Courtney?
Ebenezer. Yeah. It's a hard one because Lucasfilm has a propriety of over promising and under delivering. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing if the Rey movie is still going to happen. If the James Mangold, is that firmly dead too, James Mangold, or is
I've heard.
that it's dead?
I've heard, but
Okay.
that means
It
nothing.
could resurrect. I don't know, but like they named on the Filoni film, like we still need the like the completion of the Mando saga. So, and that
The
was supposed to be the
culmination.
Filoni film. So I want confirmation on where's this franchise of Mando going. So for sure.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things I hope we actually do get a blueprint on is the Filoni Mandoverse culmination movie. We know he is, even though it's wrapped, you know, like again, like I said, we're getting a trailer for Starfighter. We're going to get a trailer for Ahsoka season 2 because that's wrapped for the most part.
Yeah.
You know, they're doing all the extra stuff, but and I listened to another Star Wars podcast. I had the Hammond, the guy that plays the live action Ezra, and he says Filoni went nuts on this. If people really enjoyed what they did in season 1, then season 2 is going to blow their minds. And for Rebels fans, it's like again more Rebels. So we get Zeb. Zeb is coming.
I'm
to
excited
Ahsoka
for
season 2.
Ahsoka season 2.
Yeah. So I do think we're going to get the first real plans and looks of Star Wars 50 coming, you know, A New Hope's 50th anniversary, because we already got the logo and stuff. I think we might get a little tease of the high res film that we will see on the big screen, and I think that's pretty exciting. I do
the
think
original's coming out in the theater. In February.
do think we do get an update on whatever is the Rey movie or the next trilogy, because whispers around the galaxy is Starfighter actually might lead into the future saga. So
okay,
I've been trying to avoid certain things, but there's certain things that's hard to avoid. So, but I won't drop any of that on you guys. So don't worry about that.
But was I wrong? Am I wrong, or was Starfighter announced as a standalone movie?
It is a standalone.
It is standalone.
Okay.
Yeah, takes place
but
about
now
9
they
years.
want to go into a different direction with it. Maybe is that what you're thinking?
You have to remember, whenever they announce a standalone, it's not really a standalone.
It's a standalone, but it's connected.
It's still the same universe.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and it takes place about 9 years after Rise of Skywalker. So I think we do see some legacy characters, possibly. So here's hoping.
Was there potential for a season 2 on that series, that live action series, like it was like Goonies almost?
Oh, Skeleton Crew?
Yeah.
No, but they are in the Mando universe. So again, they could. So here's everything that could show up in the Filoni culmination movie. Mandalorian, everything from that show, Bo-Katan, the armor, the Book of Boba Fett, all those characters. Ahsoka season 2, Thrawn, Ahsoka, Balin, the Republic that eventually becomes a New Republic. They're the New Republic now, but what kind of? Anyways, Skeleton Crew. I think that's it.
Yeah,
So.
I think that's it. Yeah.
I know Sarah and Richard really liked that series, so I didn't know if there was like
fun.
an open-ended.
It was fun, but yeah, I didn't really say anything about a second season though. Not yet.
Yeah, but it was the first thing, even before Mandalorian and Grogu, that made Captain Neo canon, because it had the little fuzzball floating around, which was also in Mandalorian and Grogu. So Captain Neo, maybe he'll show up. Jafar, cast him as Captain Neo.
Yes, please. Let's do it.
But they're really going to focus on the big three right now. And these big three can hold Star Wars for a good amount of time. Starfighter, Ahsoka, and Maul Shadowlord. So that's a good foundation right now for an unforeseen future. And of course, Marvel will probably end the panel with Doomsday. I got some thoughts. I'll mention in a second, but before Doomsday, we are getting Vision Quest, like we mentioned, in the fall. So that'll be coming in Disney Plus. That's already in the can. So we will get Paul Bettany, whoever's Tommy or Billy. Tommy?
Billy. Well, they're going to be looking for Tommy probably.
Yeah.
But Billy's the one that was in Agatha. So
yeah, and so I'm excited for that show because I don't know what to expect.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Vision Quest. I'm excited for that. I know that Doomsday is going to be at the forefront of the Marvel section. I don't know how much information we're going to get, how many celebrities we would get. Um, I don't know. Maybe, like we said, saw some rumored casting with X. So who knows?
So that was kind of my thing. Is it was rumored Kevin Feige was going to announce an X-Men cast at San Diego Comic-Con, and I said when they didn't, I'm like, that makes sense. They're going to announce it at D23, mainly because before I mentioned this on Marvel Wars, brand new show where Marvel and Star Wars fans unite, hosted by myself, Courtney, and new host Craig. That a little plug there. First episode came out.
Yeah.
What was I saying? Oh, Spider-Man Brand New Day at the time had to come out. So I said maybe they might wait for the X-Men cast based on whoever Sadie Sink may or may not be, according to rumors and
No
fan casts.
spoiler.
No, I said that last week. So that's what I
I know
said.
you
And I'm sticking to that. And so and we've already seen some people kind of trickle casting Emma Frost, Beast, and Rogue. So we'll probably get that at D23. And one thing I think that'll make Amanda happy is they announced the casting of Ryan Gosling as Ghost Rider at Comic-Con. I think they're going to, and Courtney already knows this, I think they're going to expand on that announcement and bring back not necessarily Moon Knight season 2 yet, but I think they're going to announce Midnight Suns, which is kind of like the Murderous Rose version of Heroes. Ghost Rider, Blade, Moon Knight. We've heard from Michael G. Aquino that Marvel has wanted to do part 2 of Werewolf by Night, which so I think they might do a Ghost Rider / Midnight Suns project, whatever that's going to be. Which will so hopefully that gets announced too. But like Kelly said, this will definitely be highlighted by Doomsday. We'll get a proper trailer like what they got at San Diego Comic-Con. They announced
Black Panther 3.
No. Peggy Carter
Peggy,
coming back,
she's
so they
coming.
Yeah,
might.
I think we'll get either the full cast announcement or another little Easter egg announcement, like Peggy Carter coming back. I think their major focus is on Doomsday, and I think they don't want to spoil too much about the future of Marvel just yet.
But what they will do that they did
Well-
in 2017 is before they showed a trailer, they showed a full like 5 minutes of Infinity War. And I think we're going to get more than a trailer for Doomsday.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Courtney.
I think that they might start announcing casting for Secret Wars since there is no movie in between Doomsday and Secret Wars. So
I don't think they're going to announce any
then-
cast about Secret Wars until after Doomsday. Because
I don't know.
I think
Because the next time
they're
we see them is 2028. So
I know, but that they're so tight-lipped about what Doomsday is about and what the end of that entails that I don't think they want to even mention a name out of Secret Wars that isn't in Doomsday.
well then what's the point? I mean, I know X-Men is going to be in Doomsday, but I think they're a bigger part of Secret Wars than they are of Doomsday.
They are, but I don't think. I mean, they didn't even touch Secret Wars at Comic-Con, so I don't. I think I don't think we're there yet. I don't think Marvel's quite there, ready to show their cards on Secret Wars when Doomsday is still 3 months
I don't know what else
out.
they're going to talk about. Then I don't know. What else they're gonna
Marvel's
talk
got
about
other things up
there's-
their sleeve.
I don't know
Yeah.
because like right now they literally said that they're not releasing another movie in between Doomsday and Secret Wars. Now that doesn't mean they won't do TV shows, but I'm just saying like right now we're not getting another movie in between those two. And because
I'm not saying that
Ghost
we
Rider
won't get
and
more
Black Panther is
names that are
2028.
in Doomsday. Like there might be casting that is in Doomsday and Secret Wars, but I don't think they're going to announce anything that's not in Doomsday already. Like if the cast is in Doomsday, then they will be announced. But if the cast is not in Doomsday, but they're going to be in Secret Wars, I don't think that's going to be announced. I think we may get more names of who's in Doomsday.
Well,
I think
we
they
haven't
just
gotten a full
announced.
cast announcement.
I'm on Team Kelly on this argument.
Yeah.
I know they did announce
Oh,
though
yeah.
that filming for Secret Wars starts spring or summer of 27.
Yeah.
Or so, yeah, exciting stuff. So let us. And anything else?
Do you guys have
on
anything for
Marvel?
Because I don't know what else they're going to talk about then.
I think that's all they really are going to have time for. Like, we've been talking for an hour and
Cutting
20
out here.
minutes, and I don't think they're going to have much time to do that.
No, let's get to the
So
parks
we'll
already.
see.
We're done.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, if they do Marvel, they got to bring out Luis to break down everything that's happened up until now.
I think we need Denim Deadpool. I think we need Denim Deadpool.
But no, let us know what you guys think about the entertainment panel on this post. Before we get to the parks and Saturday, let's hear from our very good friends. We're in the park.
Hey fam, what are you doing?
Well, we are doing We're in the Park.
Do you guys know We're in the Park? Because we do.
We do.
So how you play this is that they give you a deck of cards with an image on it, and you get to look around and see where in the park that is.
And they're fun. So if you like to find stuff, this is what you need to do.
The amazing game. We're in the park right here.
If you're a seasoned Disney park goers as we are, it's a fun, challenge even for the hardcore Disney parks fan.
We have played the Where in the Park games that we felt like, ooh, we got
Still
this
a challenge.
bit. Oh no, yeah, still a challenge, a fun challenge though, not an impossible challenge.
Check
Yeah,
them
really
out.
they get really close to details, and you're like, I have never even seen that. I don't even know.
We're in the park. Have I seen that?
The great thing about these is that they're not in attractions and they're out in the open places. It's meant for families to play.
Besides people who've been there a lot, it's fun for people that are new to the parks as well, because you catch some of those details that you would probably miss when you're first going.
So there's images that you are finding on one side of the card, and then the other has the hint and the answer that you can reveal if you choose to.
Before it was just the hint and the answer, but now if you really want the land,
It'll tell you
they'll
where.
give you the land for an extra hint. You guys can take as long as you wish without the hint.
Yeah.
Without the hint, it's hard.
But that's what makes it fun.
But they do not just do Disney parks, obviously. What other parks do you guys actually cover?
Universal and not all that good stuff.
East Coast, West Coast, and they're
Yes.
continuing to expand even more after that.
Check them out, we'reinthepark.com, if you need to get some game packs. They are so much fun.
We appreciate We're in the Park.
They're awesome.
We love
Kevin and
that.
Amanda.
Get you some We're in the Park today.
Hell yeah.
Use promo code Walt's APT Podcast to save 10% at weareinthepark.com.
Hell yeah. Love you guys. Love everything you do. Since you're on the show, let us know what you guys got going on.
Well, we, as of this recording, just dropped our latest episode of the We're in the Park podcast. Kevin, what was that episode all about? Because you wrote and did all the research for
It was about the it's about the Germany pavilion at Epcot. We go into like what all the buildings are kind of based on and the history of the whole pavilion. So if you like Epcot and you want to know more about it, we deep dive into a lot of the details, and it's it's pretty crazy, but it's fun.
Nice. And I actually passed that episode along to my dad, who was stationed in Germany for about 4 or 5 years when he was in the army. And I just did it because the first time we went to Epcot, we knew what to expect. At the same time, we didn't know what to expect. So like when I was in England, because I had been to England, and I'm like, oh my God, I feel like I'm really here. And he said the same thing. The little courtyard of Germany, he felt like he was in Germany, like he was back in the 60s. So I showed him sent him the link. I'm like, check it out. These are our friends. And they hit all the details. So you got a new listener.
Thank you very much. That's awesome.
Yes.
I'll take it.
Absolutely. But
sorry if we mispronounced anything. No hate mail, please.
Yeah, I tried my hardest. I don't speak German.
It's it's funny. I know we're this is a long story. We already knew what's going to happen. But everybody that works at Epcot's usually from the country of where they're working, except during the pandemic year, they all got sent home. So they had regular, just American college students working at Epcot. And my dad, trying to be macho, started talking to a few of them in German, the few phrases he knows. And dude's like, I'm from Raleigh, North Virginia, sir. Or West Virginia. But anyways, we are moving along to Saturday's park.
North Carolina.
Yeah, whatever.
Raleigh's in Carolina.
It's one of the states. It's not Germany at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're talking about where in the park, not where in the United States. But we're headed to, speaking of the parks, we're going to talk about Saturday's parks. And I don't know if Amanda, you saw the private chat, but I was wondering, since myself and Courtney will not be at this particular panel, if you want to drive what's going on or what, we're hoping to see at the Parks and Experience panel.
What are we? Shoot, man, I'm so glad we have another 14 hours left of this episode because there's so much that is on the docket that we want to see, some things that we don't want to see that we're hoping are not announced. And there's a lot happening across the parks, across the cruise line industry. And it's exciting. I mean, where do we even start? Let's start at home, right? Let's start right across the street.
Yes.
From the convention center that we have pictured here at Disneyland. Of course, we got the updates to Coco. We got the updates to Monstropolis. What's happening over in Hollywoodland?
Avatar.
Is there anything happening in Tomorrowland? Like, full stop. What's happening to Third Gate? What's happening to the construction of the parking lot across the street? All of these questions and more. What did I leave out?
The hub, the construction of the hub. When is that happening? Are we getting another monorail? Transportation.
When is Avengers opening?
Avengers campus. We need more information on that. I actually think that we will get a model of Avengers campus in the Imagineering Pavilion. Like, I feel like that's going to be one of the models in there. But and I think that we will get a full and like a date announcement on when Avengers campus might be opening.
Love that.
I'm hoping, crossing my fingers.
Also a date of when Tropical Americas is opening, because those two, I feel
talking about Disneyland right now.
Yeah, we're only talking about Disneyland.
No. It's totally fine.
So I wanted to say with Avatar, a lot of people are having rumors about it switching into Zootopia. So we have to wait and see if like they're actually gonna
I'm telling you, that's wishful thinking. That all started when they pushed back the closing of Monsters Inc. And they were like, oh, guess what? They're not building it because they're not closing it. I'm like, yeah, no, they're still closing it. Like, it's actually happening, guys.
No. You have dwindling box office numbers that came out after they announced it. So there is possibility that they could scrap it still.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to. I think they want something like Pandora in California Adventure. I know the storytelling doesn't make sense. I know that people don't want it, but Pandora's not terrible. I mean, I don't really love Avatar, but it's a beautiful land. So I don't know.
Yeah. No, you're
I
definitely.
think we'll have it solidified though during this D23.
Yeah.
If it's going to be Avatar for sure or not.
Yeah.
I just need more information on King Thanos, because we've been hearing about the King Thanos for 6 years now, and I just really need like this is the definitive thing that's happening in Avengers Campus. This is what it looks like. This is when it's going to open. If I get that, I'm happy. I'm happy.
Showed us the ride vehicle last time. What more do you want?
Yeah.
I want a lot more, okay,
Yes.
than a ride vehicle. I want a lot more. It's been 2 years, and we need more
Clearly
proof
working on
that
it.
everything is happening. We need more proof that everything is happening.
With Avengers, I think
There's a lot of
we
steel.
have
There is a lot of steel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're not wrong about Pandora. It is a beautiful place. It definitely belongs in Animal Kingdom. Like I totally get that. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying the storytelling in California Adventure. And I think that there's a lot of other things. I'm gonna throw it out there because if it happens, then you heard it here first. If there is going to be another Monsters Inc. movie, then build another Monstropolis right there. And expand out. You have the 2 sound stages with nothing happening. That could be your new Monsters Inc. headquarters. So I don't know.
That's very true. It could go right next to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if people change their minds after the last D23 and feeling like Avatar wasn't the right move, and I think maybe, maybe because it's going to be too close to where Hollywood Land is, maybe if they figure out a way to make the storytelling cohesive, maybe people will like it. I don't know. California Adventure is so disjointed right now anyway. So
honestly, I think we're in for a name change, honestly.
Oh, that could be interesting, a name
That might be
change for
announced,
California
yeah.
Adventure.
I mean, the last time they changed Paris's Hollywood studio out of the blue, so I'm thinking we might get a name change. It's time.
I mean, Paris's Hollywood.
It's not the same.
Paris's Disney Studios park was much more disjointed than California Adventure, but it's possible we'll still
Sure,
get
I
a name
get that.
change.
I get that, but we might get a name change.
That could be
I
interesting.
hope they announce something with Tomorrowland because there's nothing there anymore. There's nothing there.
Yeah,
actually, I was
Tomorrowland
thinking
really
about it.
needs to be a focus for
With
them.
Tomorrowland, they have the token that needs to be updated legally by 2027 coming up. So
Yeah.
either they'll be announcing like what the cars are going to look like for the new electric cars, or what else they're going to do with that area. I mean, I'm assuming Osmo is going to be out since again he's been canceled by Honda for over a decade now. So after they put him in there, because they installed him in there when he was coming soon, and it did not happen, and he's just still standing there waving to you like he's coming soon, and he's not. So yeah, he's waving goodbye now, and I don't expect for him to stick around by this time.
I
next
think
year.
if we don't get Tomorrowland announcements, people will riot.
We say that every single time.
I know, but I
but
think
they've announced
people,
everybody else's Tomorrowland renovations. It's time for Disneyland.
it is time for Disneyland, and I think it's the one place in Disneyland right now that I could see them updating at all, and I think it would take the least amount of effort to update. Like,
Maybe.
I want them to update it well, but I think it would be, they could make a few changes and it would be better than what it is right now.
So sorry, I was having little mic troubles. So can you guys repeat the last things you said over the last 5-6 minutes? I'm just kidding.
Tomorrowland.
Well, we were talking about
Since Avatar is out, and then
Avatar's
what else is
out.
happening
A name change for California Adventure, maybe.
I think there's gonna be a name change.
Yeah. Well, we had an episode, shameless plug. We had an episode on Imagine That a few episodes ago about how we would revamp Tomorrowland. So
nice.
With all of the news coming out with
they're listening.
They are. And if that's the
Right,
case,
take
then
notes.
then you heard it here first.
Yeah, but I also think that we might get more
Wait, it's
information
Florida
on the
though.
shopping district that they're putting in
Oh,
Toy
yeah.
Story
Oh
lot.
yeah,
We
the
might get
third
like
gate maybe.
or a third. I don't know if we get a third gate yet, but more information on that
We get a
shopping
shopping
district.
district.
Yeah.
I need more
think we're-
Portos facts. I mean, food.
Oh yeah,
Yes. Mhm.
definitely. I think we'll get some more updates on even and if somebody said this already, I'm sorry, but the Disneyland Forward, like around the Anaheim area.
Yeah.
Maybe like the first tier or two that's away after the new park structure and stuff. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think we'll get Toy Story lot news until like the parking structure is nearing completion. Like we need somewhere else to park. So I think that might be the next D23 or maybe destination. D23 of like, okay, this is what's happening at that lot. There's so many other like super exciting news. A lot of people don't want the Toy Story lot to go, especially for shopping. So I think to please the crowd, that would be kind of on the back burner. But I don't know,
For sure.
who knows?
one thing that just popped in my head too, think about Disneyland Forward. I wonder if Disney, with the loss of the art system, and even though the Garden Grove kind of temporarily took it over, I wonder if they might part of Disneyland Forward, kind of like a push their hand, but to do their own transit.
Well,
system.
Disney did take it over. That's who's doing it right now.
I thought it was Garden Grove.
From the hotels, yes, but like I think from Toy Story lot, Disney is doing it. Is what I read at one.
I guess what I'm thinking is like full area.
Skyway.
Like
maybe not.
Mhm.
Skyway.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The people
Skyway.
mover.
We need Skyway.
Yeah. And the last thing that I'll say on Disneyland is I think we're in a transition time where the 70th has ended and we're back to kind of Wondrous and the old World of Color. I think we might get some nighttime announcements. Maybe some news, a fireworks show, maybe a new World of Color. But I also think we might get an update to Fantasmic.
Hopefully.
Definitely needs an update for Fantasmic.
The crowd would lose it if they announced Fantasmic news.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for it.
Dragon is
I'm
bad.
hoping for it. Yeah.
Bring back
I
the
don't know
dragon.
if we're getting a dragon, but maybe some tweaks more interesting because I know that the nighttime shows are now kind of not stale, but they are kind of like, okay,
They're
I've seen
stagnant.
this.
I would say
Yeah,
that.
they're a little stagnant. So I think that we
stale.
might get
You're not wrong.
an update to something.
Yeah.
To
They
something.
need to bring the dragon back. You need that. You need that spectacular finale.
Yeah. And I'm
Keith
hoping
Knight's
we
going
get
over.
an announcement on that. I think that's
I
coming
agree with
as
that.
well. I feel that
Like it.
coming.
I like it.
Yeah.
Because right now, like Walt Disney World is beating us,
Yes.
and that shouldn't happen because ours was first.
Yeah. Well, and I think that like we're just kind of in that transition where they're just bringing back the 100th anniversary ones, and I think while that's great, I think people are like, okay, we need something new because we've had the same shows for like 15, 16 months. So I feel like Fantasmic and some nighttime shows are going to get announced.
Yeah.
Kevin.
Yeah, no, Kevin's going to say something.
That's like moving on to Florida. Are we ready for that? Or I know you already brought Tropical Americas down there.
I got one more thing about Disneyland. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Well, Kelly brought up the 70th coming to an end. I've said this a few times. I think with the 70th officially coming to an end, they might announce, the 75th. That's a big one. A logo, maybe, color scheme, and
we have another
Stay tuned for
D23
more.
before that, though.
I know, but
yeah, exactly. That's more next time.
Yeah.
If that
Why not?
even. I
Maybe.
feel like the 70th they didn't announce it until like a few months before, like they kicked it
Yeah.
off. It was kind of weird where they were
Just like
silent on it.
happen.
I thought it wasn't going to happen until all of a sudden they were like, "All right, guys, let's do this for the next year and a half." So
We thought we were going to get it at D23 and we didn't.
Oh.
So yeah, I don't know.
But
I'm
on
not
to
expecting
Florida.
anything
Alright.
about the 75th yet.
Florida.
Yeah.
Moving on to
So Florida, obviously, tropical
Florida.
Americas.
Tropical
Like, hopefully they
Americas.
have some progress on that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're gonna
Yeah, we
get
need an
some
opening date.
more announcements on the villains land.
Yep.
We've got to get more balls rolling on that. I think we're gonna get maybe maybe another model of like the Cars land that they're putting in and what that's gonna look like because people are very curious on how that is going to change the landscape of Magic Kingdom. What
I've
else are they
seen
working
rumors
on over
about a
there?
new Space Mountain for some reason. I don't think
Space
Magic Kingdom has more stuff, but I keep hearing that pop up. I know they're
I don't
redoing
know
it for
that
Tokyo.
Space Mountain needs to be updated at Magic Kingdom. It was like the first
I
Space
think
Mountain
their track
iteration.
might be though. Yeah, I think it's one of those things where they have to update it, and the question is, do they redo it or just update it like they did with ours? It's the exact same track, just updated. You know, so
It's the
to be
Matterhorn
stupid.
right now. So
That's the
Yeah,
question.
that is true.
Yeah,
I would like
it really
to
is.
see it not be the Matterhorn bobsled anymore.
Yeah, I would like it better if it was side by side and not front and back like ours.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll see.
I would like to find out more going to the Cars land in Florida. Get a little bit more on the park ranger vehicle from the old cartoon
Yeah.
shorts. That'd be kind of nice to see.
I think Disney World's just going to be a lot of updates on Monstropolis, on the Cars, Tropical Americas, villains. I don't think much new would be announced.
I would like to see an announcement of to put in where the Stitch ride was or the Alien Encounter ride was.
So
because-
Tomorrowland again.
Well, yeah, but that's like literally they do nothing with that space, and it's like a Stitch meet and greet every once in a while, but like otherwise it's just a space that's closed. So I would like to see them do something with that. But
I would wonder if they
know.
are thinking about keeping Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor there now that they're going to be doing Monstropolis in Hollywood Studios.
I can see them moving it.
well, people said the same thing about Star Tours, and that hadn't gone away. So
Well, they haven't
Buzz
done
Light-
anything with
Buzz
Tomorrowland,
Lightyear.
period, about stars.
Yeah, Buzz
So-
Lightyear and Mania. So one thing I'm hoping for, and not to name drop or anything, but when me and Alex were at the Tony Baxter fine art thing here in stage 9, one of the questions and everybody was wanting to know what he thought about it, but a refurb to Figment, Journey into Imagination, and Tony Baxter
2 years.
said-
Yeah. Every 2 years, my heart breaks for Figment. So yeah.
Oh yeah,
We'll
yeah.
see what happens.
And so he said, and he's like, "Well, I have a story idea. All they got to do is ask." So, because I've only seen the current iteration of Figment. I've seen videos of the original, but it doesn't do it justice with old 1980s camcorders. It's like watching America Sings on YouTube. Some decent ones, but anyways, but I did get into the Marvel comics that they did two issues of Figment and how they could tie in the old original Journey to the Imagination, but with new stories and new tech. I think would be great. So that's something I'm hoping gets announced because the other one's got to go.
Yeah.
I feel like every
Yeah, I
D23,
think-
it's always we need an update to Figment, and we also need a new pavilion. So for the World Showcase,
right,
And then
yeah,
it never
or
happens.
it's people screaming, "Bring back the People Mover," which will not happen at Disneyland.
No,
because
it's broken.
not OSHA compliant, and the rocket rods totally ruined that system.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure they could figure out a way to make it happen. The track
Then
goes off.
take it
So
down.
the load station doesn't have to be where it is, so they can move it somewhere else.
Put the
It's
rockets
technically
back up.
possible. It's just, yeah, that's
If
not
it's
happening.
not
the
being
rockets
used,
ruined it.
take it down and add some shaded areas.
Yes.
That's all I'm asking.
Buy some umbrella.
That's not all I'm asking.
And one more for Epcot. Go with the plans that got announced in 2019 and build Cherry Tree Lane.
Yes.
You know,
I would
even if
love
it's just-
that.
Even if it's just a facade and character meet and greet, they need to have Mary
it.
Poppins representation over there. So it doesn't need to be a ride. It would be cool, but to have Admiral Boom up on the roofs and the lamplighters and Bert, chalk painting on the sidewalk. Just have character meet and greets.
That would be so cool.
Yeah,
I
that's
would
all
love
they need.
that. Yeah.
You can feed the birds.
I think that's like my favorite character meet and greet is like Winnie the Pooh's room back there at the like UK pavilion. Like they need to do more things like that because that's like my favorite meet and greet. Like you just feel like you're in Christopher Robin's bedroom and stuff like that, and that's just such a nice like.
But I
don't
like
know,
him with a
it's just
butterfly
nice
net.
feeling.
I know.
That was cute too.
So
That was
cute.
adorable.
That was adorable. Yeah, I think with Disney World's going to be a lot of just talking about what is happening right now. But if we get some new things, I wouldn't be opposed.
But I agree with you, Kelly, that
for Hollywood
they
Studios-
announced. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, we're gonna say.
Oh no,
I was thinking for Hollywood Studios, I've heard things. Or my delay is so bad. I apologize, guys. But
It's okay.
what I've heard though is that there are like some people talking about how there's plans for the villain show over by the new Rock and Roller Coaster redone with the Muppets to turn that into a Muppet show, to then turn the whole area into like a little mini Muppets land. I would love if that could become real, because I think
The
Muppets
villain
were
show's
done a
not
little
that
dirty.
old.
So.
But I think the villain show is also kind of
stale.
stale. I think
Yeah, they need to
It's very
update the
temporary.
villain show.
Yeah, I think because people are saying that like Maleficent wins all the time because she's the most popular villain, they need to change out the villain. They need to be making it more rewritable, even though you don't write it, rewatchable, I guess.
Yeah.
Because
Same
it's
difference.
yeah, it's getting a little thing here and there.
I think they did, but people just it backfired in a way, having it very interactive, where
Yeah.
you're like, oh, we'll get a different winner every time. No, you don't. If you get the same people voting for the same villain every time.
I think I don't think it should be the audience voting. I think it should have been something where maybe something different happens on stage or something happens with the characters or something like that picks it, or a wheel picks it or something like that, because having the audience pick, there's no guarantee that you're going to get different things all the time. I don't know, there's just so unpredictability in that.
Fun too.
Yeah, I mean it is fun. Like you said, like people don't really go to it multiple times.
I would prefer if it was a Muppet show.
Yeah, and because
Yeah.
of the theming in the land, in Muppets would make sense. And we're all about making a cohesive story. So and villains, like maybe they move that to Magic Kingdom when that opens. Who knows?
Yeah.
Right.
I could see like a like how the Monsters Inc. laugh floor is, but with the Muppets, where they're interacting with the audience, and there's different characters that show up here and there, and that is different, based off of the different characters that come out. So you could have that rewritability because you don't know which Muppet's going to show up next, and do different things. So
I think that's why Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor has lasted so long. I always hear people say, "Oh, I love going in there to hear the new jokes or hear the new things," and that is something that I think they need in other shows. They need that. I know your head exploded, Joey. What happened?
No, I was just thinking like a way to do that and still kind of like pay tribute to a Muppet Vision is like in the laugh floor, there's the one guy walking around with a microphone, talking to people. Have Sweetums do that.
Sweetums, yeah.
Going through
Oh
the
yeah.
crowd and
That'd be
Yeah, I think the most successful
so funny.
shows in that people love is Turtle Talk with Crush and Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor, and it has unpredictability because the audience asks questions or gives the jokes, or the monsters are talking to the people in the audience, and you never know what the kid is gonna say.
Right.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, I
Yeah.
lost my mic. Your mic went. I lost my mic.
and I don't
but-
We agree.
and I don't mean to I don't
Just
mean to pour
100%.
yeah, and I don't mean to pour salt in a wound, Kelly, but you can do that with a screen because we saw the effect of Rocket in the TVA with that same like Turtle Talk. You could do that with the Muppets.
Talking.
And it would look, very
I think it could be the Muppets. I think it could be the villains. I think
Yeah.
it could be anything. I just think they need that unpredictable factor in
Yeah.
a show like that.
and still have the old Statler and Waldorf up top.
Yeah.
Even though they're in the Rock and Roller Coaster, but no, one thing I was going to say is I think they're really going to focus big on the Villains Land because they got the big announcement last time leading up to Epic Universe. And then from what we've heard, a lot of it, I don't want to say got scrapped, but they decided to reevaluate.
It's changed a lot.
Yeah, so I think we're going to get more details, get more than the concept art, actually get this is the ride, this is a ride, this is a restaurant, this is whatever.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to get that kind of more detailed.
That's exactly what we need from Villains Land in this D23 for sure.
Yeah.
Do we care about the international parks?
Well, I was going to say let's head out on the water. I was said we can head out.
Stop, Cal.
One at a time.
All I was gonna say is in the international one, they might just focus on Paris and on Hong Kong because that is where they are building the Lion King Pride Lands. They just opened Frozen, and I think they're supposed to be making one more land. I'm not sure in that. But then also in Hong Kong, they're doing a whole Spider-Man area. So those are the two that I know that they announced that they need to give updates on for international parks.
Yeah. Well, I was just going to say, the cruise is also going to be a big announcement. I think we got the Believe, and we're supposed to be getting, I think, I don't know how many more ships, but we're supposed to be getting like 6 more ships or something like that.
Yeah, and they're also going to be announcing the Japan cruise line.
Yeah, so I think we also might get the Hawaii cruise line that everybody was talking about last time. And so I think we will get a lot about the Believe. I think we will. I think that'll be on the show floor. That'll be the concept
treasure
art.
was last time.
Yeah, the treasure was last time, so I think the Believe's going to be on the show floor. And we might get the next ship announcement, and then also we probably will get a new destination. So I know Japan has already kind of been announced, so I think we might get the Hawaii announcement.
That would be amazing because I know that one really stood out when they showed the little graphic last time because they had this for the people that didn't know or see. There was a cruise ship going through an arch, and that arch looked very similar to the Alani logo. So, and I mean, you could do a full just straight up Hawaiian cruise.
Yeah,
you can.
You can.
I mean, Norwegian does it weekly. They go, they do a 7-day cruise around all the islands. So it is possible just to do a Hawaiian cruise.
Could they do?
And I think we might get a song for the Believe ship, like a song.
So could they? I know you said that Norwegian does a 7-day, but can they do could they break up a cruise with a Alani stay? Or would it, you know what I mean?
They could if they stay overnight on the Oahu, but because I know Norwegian, how they do their 7-night cruise is that they start in Oahu, and then they go to Maui, I believe, and like they spend the night there, and then they do 2 days in Kauai. I know that. So they literally stay in port. So like if they want to do that where they stay overnight, like I guess you could do like a day pass to Alani maybe, or if you want to get off the ship and spend a night, even though you paid for your room on the ship,
Well, I meant
as
like
long
would
as
it
you
be
know
a
it's not going on.
well, I meant like would it be a package?
You probably could do like a pre-night and a post-night package where you stay at Alani, but it is on the other side of the island than where the port is. So I
Oh,
don't
got
know
it.
if that's actually feasible.
I mean, I'm fine with a 7-day around all the islands. I just know some people are like, well, if I'm on a Disney cruise, I want to be at Alani for like 2 nights or a night or something. That's all I was just
Yeah.
wondering that. But yeah,
I
that makes sense
mean,
where the dock is.
yeah, I mean, if you like add it on beforehand, sure, but it's more on the North Shore, which is on the opposite side of the
Yeah.
island. So
Alrighty. Do you think we'll see stuff that's at
they might go through
well,
what their like rotational dining is for the Believe, but like also we have to remember they did just announce that they're gonna do a preview of the Believe on one of the sailings on the Wish, which is October 7th through the 9th or something like that, because we're gonna be in Greece. We got a thing from Disney saying, hey, book this weekend on the Wish and you'll see a preview of the Believe. And we were like, dang it, we're gonna be in Greece. But yeah, so I don't know if we'll get full details because they're doing that preview of the Believe on the Wish in October, but we'll definitely get something.
So I was wondering with the parks panel, like there's I was going to ask if you think we'll get things we haven't seen on this side of the world, like the Olaf animatronic walking on stage or falling on stage.
I mean, maybe because the last time we
Might.
got the Mandalorian and Grogu, that was or not last time, but a couple of times ago we got that.
And we got
And
the Hulk.
well, we got the Hulk for like a week in the parks. So I don't know, maybe because they wanted to show off the technology, but I also think this is the experience panel too. So I think we will get the cast from the Worlds Collide tour that's going out in the fall. I think we'll get a performance from them. And I also think they'll do another Broadway show because we got Greatest Showman last time.
Yes. Oh, that's
I think we'll get another Broadway show.
What's Worlds Collide?
It's the Descendants
Descendants
/ Zombies
yeah.
/ Camp Rock tour.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Cool.
They had
What do you guys
the
think?
cast of Descendants perform last time, so I think that we'll get another performance.
Yeah, you're right about that. What do you guys think from the international parks we'll get?
Well, we'll get from them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think?
Like, when you say
about the
do
international?
you just mean like domestic, like, or just California?
Oh, the international.
No, the international ones. Like
I'm
where
confused.
we
because
think
like
we're
You're
gonna
saying-
see from the international parks.
So what they will have added to their parks, not what we will get
Yes.
from their
Gotcha.
parks. All right, I got confused by the wording. I don't know.
No,
I mean,
sorry.
obviously, there's been a lot of
Well, let's see.
there's a lot of work happening over in Paris. You have that Lion King ride that they announced last time. That's really confusing visually. We'll see if it
Right.
has any progress.
Lion King Splash Mountain.
Yeah, exactly. Right. I know Disneyland Paris hasn't had any really big updates in like forever, so I don't know if they're actually going to announce something for that poor park. It can use it, especially with Universal moving in across the channel over there. So,
True.
yeah. For the other parks, though, obviously Tokyo just opened a lot of new stuff with like Fantasy Springs. I don't know about Hong Kong and Shanghai as far as what they might have in store. I know Hong Kong has been updating like some more Marvel stuff. They have like a new Spider-Man Tower of Terror style ride coming in. So we'll see if they have any announcements on that and what that's actually going to be like. Yeah, I don't know.
Is there any anniversaries coming
That's
over?
exactly what I said.
Oh.
Okay.
No, Paris just had their
Sorry.
anniversary.
Yeah, anniversaries. Yeah, Hong Kong might have one.
Abu Dhabi.
Or Shanghai.
Oh, we might get
Abu
more
Dhabi.
information about
That's
Abu
true.
Dhabi. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what else would be announced. I kind of just think that that's kind of what is a
Like I said,
surprise.
they
I
announced
want to be
so much.
surprised. I want to be shocked, you know?
Yeah.
That's
But I
something I
think that
didn't
like they
expect.
announced so much the last time. I think it's just going to be like a big update on progress on everything that they're doing. We might get a little bit of like announcements, but I wouldn't expect a whole lot of new stuff. I would expect more updates than anything else.
And cryptic musical numbers throughout the.
Yes.
I want more cryptic musical numbers. Those were hilarious.
Well, you have Neil Patrick Harris, so you'll
Yes,
get him.
and also the guy, the little robot guy that does the Imagineer. That
Oh yeah, Tom Morrow is going to be.
Tom Morrow's gonna be co-hosting with him. I think it's gonna be a fun panel. I get again. I think we're gonna get some experiences in there too, like Broadway and things that are getting should get new announcements. But I think the majority of this is going to be announcing opening dates and timelines and things like.
Some good visuals.
Yes.
And the cruise ships are also in this mix too, right?
Yeah, we talked about cruise ships while you were off.
Okay.
But
Making sure.
But go ahead and put in your 2 cents about cruise ships. We talked about the Believe and maybe a new ship, maybe a new destination like Hawaii. Yeah,
That's what I was hoping too. Some new places, and maybe some like new concept art of things to come. What the different restaurants or shows that they're planning. Because we basically the last time it was just we're getting new ships and we're like, that's fantastic. But what's going in it? What's your theme? What's your color palette? Like, I want to see the full, like, the interior design board. Like, what are your carpet square? Like your little tiles. Like, what I want to see all of.
Is
that.
there a new?
Well,
class?
I was saying
Right,
that
I
I
was
do
gonna say
think
new
the
class.
Believe is going to be the main focus of the booth.
Yeah.
Because the treasure was the main the treasure and the destiny was the main focus of the booth last time. So I think the Believe is going to be there this time. And also in the Parks Pavilion, they had all of the tiles and the fabrics and the art. So I do think that's going to be a part of it for the Believe. I do think we'll get one more ship announcement with a name and some destinations. And I almost think that we might get another announcement about the island that they announced, maybe the added additions to the island, maybe more stuff on the island. I don't know, maybe more stuff to do on the island. I don't know. Yeah, ships. The cruise ship line is very exciting.
Yes, I know. When we went to Castaway Cay, they were doing some construction.
Yes.
So like to the cabanas and things. So that's possible.
Yeah, when we were there, we talked to somebody, and he said they were adding more cabanas.
Yeah.
To
And more
Castaway
seating,
Cay.
more
And more
eating.
seating. So we may get some maybe not some concept art, but maybe more like visuals on that.
Yeah.
I would love to see them add more to their islands, Castaway Cay and
Lookout
Key.
Point.
Lookout Point, Lighthouse Point. I think those have major opportunities that they could update and add to. And the cruise line industry is doing very well. So I think they are going to be putting money into it.
Yes.
So, quick question. They do water roller coasters, slides, and stuff on a lot of these Disney cruise ships. Is it a possibility? Courtney knows how much I love these. Is it a possibility that they can actually do like a lazy river around a cruise ship? Like
I think anything is possible.
Like the entire
Yeah, I think
length.
it could be interesting.
Good.
I was thinking that they would put in like a water park type thing on the islands, but yeah,
That would be cool.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
because like Royal Caribbean does that on theirs. You have to pay extra to go in there,
is
but
that the
there is a
Atlantis?
full water park. No. It's on like one of their islands. It's the Coco Cay
Oh,
one. It's the perfect day at Coco Cay. For Royal Caribbean, they have an actual water park on that island. So
I would love for
it's
them to
not
do it and for it to be included on your
right.
castaway
Well,
fee
Disney
day.
it might be included, but I'm just saying on Royal you have to pay extra for it.
I understand, but I do think that it would be fun to just like go on some slides, do some water, like a lazy river or something like that.
yeah,
But
little Islander
On the
shows.
ship,
yeah.
the way that they do their pools, though, I don't know if they could do a lazy river just because of the logistics of having a lifeguard watch it 24/7 all around the big like ship. I don't know
Oh,
how
nobody
big it
watches
would
Lazy
be.
River.
Yeah, I know. So, but there's like too many variables of kids falling in. Plus, like the way that they do their stage right now, they cover the pools so that they can like dance and do their like deck parties. So, I don't know.
Lazy River, adults only.
Yeah, in the back.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wishful
In the adults
we
only
can
area.
wish for it. We can wish for it. But yeah, I think that's going to be a major part of the panel as well.
Yeah.
The Disney cruise.
Well, one thing I'm excited for both these panels, as I think Courtney or Kelly mentioned earlier on the show floor, the experiences on the show floor are a lot bigger. So I'm really excited to see the Horizons, which is kind of like the show floor
Yes.
version of what we see, especially Sunday morning when
Yeah.
after the big announcements show up and they got the curtain. What happens behind the door? What happens behind the curtain? So I know Amanda
Absolutely.
said plenty of times it's people ran to the Horizons on the Sunday or the day after
Yeah.
the parks announcements just
Oh,
to
yeah.
see. So, and I'm
Oh,
excited
yeah.
for the studios
Because
what
you
they're
go
gonna
in
be
there on the first day and everything's like covered and like that's how you kind of gauge what's going to be like announced. Like, oh, okay, we're going to get some of this, we're going to get some of that. This is going to be all announced, and then there's always that they just like bring out of the blue, and you're like, I didn't even know they had room for that in here.
Yeah.
But the last time with the big models were the Lion King model and the Tiana model. So I do think we'll get a couple different models. I'm hoping for the Avengers Campus and California
Villains
Adventure.
Land.
Villains,
Villains
maybe.
Land,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
So
Peak.
it was so funny because we went and got our license plates at Disneyland last weekend, and we went into the launch bay, and they still had the Galaxy's Edge model in there.
I know.
That is the
It's
dumbest
crazy,
thing.
right?
Sorry, that's just lazy.
Yeah, I think it's just like keeping it there because they have no idea what to do with it. I don't know. They could put it over in the Lincoln thing, maybe, but
I've
yeah,
ranted
the
enough
model is
about
still there.
that, but it's like, oh, that was a cool model. But
Yeah.
you know,
It was.
when you
I
didn't have
think
the
Walt
land,
Disney World's model is in Walt Disney Presents, I think, still.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I
the
think-
Batu, maybe.
Yeah. But I think like when we went to go get our frames, that we saw the different signs for the Imagineering campus. And so I think that they might be using it as a teaching tool of like how to like what does the scale model show us and how do you go from from concept art to all the different phases of it. So I'm hoping that's why that it's still there, is to have it as a learning opportunity. I have no idea.
That's awesome. That would be so cool.
I mean, that would be better than it just sitting there.
Yeah.
That's what they can do with Interventions. Make
There
it
it
an
is.
Imagineering campus.
So that's what it is. That's
Oh, I
what it
meant
is.
like, but no,
It is right
but
now.
like an
Like for
Imagineering
everyone?
exhibit.
Oh, for
yes.
everyone.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
like an exhibit.
I agree with that. I totally agree with that. It should be this is how we do things here in Imagineering, or here's what's coming from Imagineering. The
Yeah.
projects we're working on, or the new technologies we have, all that. But we've talked about that on Imagine That lots of times.
And it's like,
So much
see
you can
this
do,
model? Go walk 15 minutes that way, and you'll see the
Yeah.
life size.
Exactly.
But
Absolutely.
You'll get there.
Yeah, I'm hoping for some surprises from both these panels. I'm hoping for some of the stuff that we predicted and are hoping for as well. One last time while we're recording, 13 days, 4 hours, 15 minutes, 40 seconds until D23 2026 happens.
We are
So,
counting down. We cannot wait. I'm so excited.
I know. And we got one more show focused surrounded around D23, the Ultimate Disney Fan Event. It is what
Because the week of we won't be recording.
Yes.
We won't be recording.
No, because we will be there. We'll be doing the baseball game. At least me, Courtney, and Kelly will be doing the baseball game. We'll be doing Disneyland Day at the parks. Not Disney
You guys are
related.
going to Disneyland, right? Now, you guys are going to Disneyland.
Yeah, we'll be there at night.
Okay, cool.
Nice. Hopefully, we'll see you guys at the princess thing. But there's, I mean, they got the whole week going on at the packing district at downtown Disney. Bottle Logic is actually having a D23 sanctioned event. It's a local brewery in the area. They have their beers up in Club 33. Cool stuff. Non-Disney related, Radiant Brewing is also the closest brewery, besides Ballast Point. They're actually doing a D23 week of trivia, karaoke. I think jazz group is going to be there.
Yeah,
so
jazz groups are going to be there. Yeah, they were doing a whole week of D23 stuff.
yeah, so it's nice that Anaheim is really taking charge of this event, and they're letting them do that. But we're doing our survival guide to D23. So all you guys here come up with some of your tips. We're going to be doing a post on our Discord, absolutely free Discord, our socials. If you're going for the first time, if you're going for the second time and still want to have a better experience, ask us your questions, as we are your D23 Ultimate Disney Fan Event experts here at Walt's Apartment and Extra Magic Hour. We'll answer some of those questions or whatever we get, and we will be there. So if you see us, say hi, high five. I'm a hugger, all that good stuff. So I did forget to share videos, but so go ahead and check out Getaway Today. Walt's Apartment sent you. We got one more show and we're a week away. So holy crap. I can't believe as Michael
It's
from
come
the office
so
would say,
fast.
it's happening. Oh my God, it's happening.
It's happening. Rest up and we'll see you next week for survival tips.
Absolutely. And thank you, Kevin and Amanda, for joining us once again.
Thank you.
Throw out our invitation to Kim if she wants to join in on the last episode. And as she is in our picture, in case you haven't seen it, it's our expert picture.
Yes.
Love this video from
we have one more coming with us this year.
Yes. So more on that. Oh, he announced it. Sean will be there too. So we're doing stuff with Disney Insider. It's happening. It's happening.
It's happening.
So, but I will finally.
So all of our socials.
I don't want to stop talking about D23. It's crazy, but we have to. So,
yeah, we have to.
But so thank you guys for watching, for listening, and until next time, next week,
we will see you at D23.
Yay!
And in the parks.
Come to this happy place, welcome. Disneyland is your land. Here age relives fond memories of the past, and here youth may savor the challenge and promise of the future. Disneyland is dedicated to the ideals, the dreams, and the hard facts that have created America. with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.